This is what we call in Year 4 flexible partitioning, and we're looking at 4-digit numbers. When we get to Year 4, we're working with numbers within 10,000. So what we're going to do first of all is find our whole amount, and I've got some place value counters ready. So I have got 3,000s, I have got 200s, and I have got 5 tens, and I have got 4 ones. So my whole amount in my part whole model is 3,254. Now our standard partitioning is when we just split our number, then we recognise which digit is in each place value column. So I've got 3,000s, I've got 200s, I've got 5 tens, and I've got 4 ones. So I can see that each of those have been partitioned in a standard way. But what we'd like to do today is non-standard partitioning, or what we call flexible partitioning. So all we need to do is keep our place value counters the same, make sure we've got the same amount of them, we're not adding or subtracting any, and then we can move them around within our parts. So I could move 1,000 into here, I could move, or 2,000s into here, I could move 100 into here, I could move some tens into here, and I could move some ones across into each of my spaces. So now all I need to do is count up what I've got in each part, and because I've not added or subtracted any place value counters, I know my whole amount is still going to be the same. So I've got 1 in here, I have got 10, 20, 30 and 100 and a 1, so I've got 131 in this part. I have got 2,000s, 100 and a 1, so I've got 2,101, and then I have got 1,021 in here. Now if I count all of these up and I add them all together, I know that these parts, all these 4 parts, are going to make my whole, which I've got here. Now we can take this a step further by removing one of our parts. So I'm going to remove this part here. And so now I need to be partitioning my whole amount into my 3 parts instead of into my 4 parts. And again, I can move that, I can partition it in any way that I like, as long as I don't add or subtract any counters to what I've got already. So I'm going to put, I've got 13 in here, I'm going to put these in here, and I'm going to put these in here. So then we can count up our place value counters and see what we've got. So I've got 13 in this part, I have got 2,101 in this part, I have got 1,140 in this part. Now as the children get a little bit more confident, we can take away the place value counters and they can start to just use numbers to create their place value, their flexible partitioning instead. We can also check that our calculation is correct by adding the parts and checking that they then make the whole amount.